Hey everybody, welcome to class today. Today is going to be a 45-minute challenging level 2, more towards a level 3 foam roller class. So the theme of this class is single leg work. We do a lot of single leg work standing on the roller, standing on the floor, using the roller. So if standing on the roller is not something that you're really comfortable with, this might not be the class for you yet, or you might want to have something nearby like a chair or a wall or a countertop or something that you can hold on to give you a little bit of extra support. There is also some work where we're doing planks and stuff on the roller, which can be a little bit irritating for some people's wrists. So feel free to come down onto the floor. But what I would encourage you to do is just work with it progressively because it does get better. You build up a tolerance to it. If you do enjoy these classes, please remember to like and subscribe and tell a friend. And if you've got comments or feedback, please let me know in the comment section below. We are going to get started today standing at the top of our mats with our foam rollers in our hands. Come to stand at the top of your mat. Bring your roller end to end in between both of your hands. Take your feet a little bit wider than hips distance. You can turn your feet out or you can have them parallel. You're going to take a big inhale, sink your hips back as you raise your arms in a squat, and then exhale, come back to stand. Inhale, raise your arms as you sink your hips back, and then exhale, come to stand. So what we're aiming for here is we're keeping our toes down. Most of our weight is in our heels, and you're sending your hips back so that your shins are kind of perpendicular to the floor. So I don't want you to just hang out in your quads and send your knees forward. I really want you to get your hips back like you're sitting into a chair, and then think about reaching tall with your arms. Depending on your flexibility in your shoulders and your upper back will depend on how far back your arms are able to come. We're going to do 3 more here. And then you're going to come all the way to stand. Heel toe your feet about hips distance apart. Bring your hands to the top or to the front of your roller. Take an inhale. As you exhale, you're going to start to curl down your spine. Tuck your chin to your chest. Draw your rib cage towards your pelvis. Take a gentle bend in your knees as you just start to roll yourself down towards your feet. Your roller will roll with you. And then you're going to place that roller on the floor at the top of your mat. Place your hands on the roller and then step back into a high plank pose. Find a position here that's comfortable for your wrists. You'll probably have to rock forward a little bit on the roller. Engage through your legs, lengthen through the back of your neck, and then draw your shoulder blades down your back body. You can feel free to stay here or drop a knee if you need to. You're going to take an inhale. As you exhale, keep the roller still. Bring your right knee to your right elbow. And then inhale, step it back to plank. Exhale, left knee to the left elbow. Inhale, step it back to plank. We're going to do 9 more on each side, nice and slow, just like this. Exhaling to tap and inhaling to plank. 8 more on each side. One more each side. Inhale into your plank and then set your knees down. You're going to keep your hips above your knees and you're just going to roll your roller all the way forward like you're coming into a puppy pose. And then as you exhale, you're going to tuck the tail underneath you, engage through the back of the legs, roll up only so far that your fingertips are on the roller. And then as you inhale, you're going to roll it straight back out. Keep the tops of your feet on the floor. As you exhale, really round through your back body. Draw the roller up towards you. And then inhale, send it away. You do 3 more like this. And then we're going to make our way all the way down onto our belly. Keep that roller in front of you. Palms are going to face down. Your wrists are going to be on the roller. Head comes all the way down to the floor. Take an inhale. As you exhale, slide your shoulder blades down your back body. Press your pelvis into the floor as you pull the roller towards you and lift your chest and rib cage up off the mat. And then as you inhale, nice and slowly roll it back down. As you exhale, pull the roller in towards you, peel your spine up off the mat. And then inhale, roll it back down. So you don't have to come as high as me, you come as whatever is comfortable in your body, or you come as high as whatever is comfortable in your body. We're going to take 7 more like this. If you wanted to add a leg lift, as you exhale, you could lift that right leg back behind you, engage your glute. And then inhale, bring it down. Exhale, lift your left leg back behind you. And then inhale, bring it back down. We're going to do 6 more in total. On this last one, you're going to hold it at the top. Both feet are down on the floor. Take an inhale. As you exhale, press into the left hand. Reach your right hand off the roller. Inhale, set it down. As you exhale, press into the right hand. Lift the left hand off. Inhale, set it down. Exhale, lift the right hand. Inhale, set it down. Exhale, lift the left hand. Inhale, set it down. Try and feel that your pelvis is staying pretty even on the mat here. So try not to rock from side to side. We're trying to get this movement to come from the shoulder. You're definitely going to feel your back muscles working, and that is fine. That's what we're trying to do. We've got 4 more in total. Take an inhale, lift a little higher, and then exhale, roll yourself all the way down to the mat. Plant your hands underneath your shoulders, tuck under your toes, take an inhale. As you exhale, you're going to press up to high plank pose, and then shift yourself back into downward facing dog. From here, look towards the top of your mat, start to walk your feet all the way to the backs of your wrists. Inhale, come into a halfway lift and lengthen. As you exhale, forward fold. We're going to take some sun salutations, and we're going to have the option of using the roller. So as you inhale, you'll sweep all the way up to stand. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Option to place your hands on the roller as you exhale, step or float back to chaturanga. Inhale, press to plank. Option for a second chaturanga. Inhale to plank. Exhale, downward dog. Look to the top of your mat, step, walk, or float. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. We'll do 2 more rounds like this. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hands on or off the roller. Take it through your vinyasa. From your downward dog, make your way to the top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, raise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, your vinyasa. Look to the top, step, walk, or float. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. Exhale, hands to heart center. We're going to do sun salutations again, but this time I'm going to give you the option to have the roller underneath your feet. So you'll start standing on the roller and take a moment, hit pause if you need to find your balance here. Make sure when you sweep your arms up, you don't hit the fan above you, which is what I might do. As you inhale, you'll sweep your arms up towards the sky. I'm really nervous about hitting this fan. As you exhale, you're going to forward fold. Take your time. Hands may or may not reach the floor. As you inhale, come into your halfway lift and lengthen. As you exhale, bend your knees as much as you need to so the hands can find the floor. The roller is going to roll from underneath your feet to the top of your feet and then send it back into a plank. Chaturanga. Inhale to plank. As you exhale, you're going to come into a pike. So draw that roller towards you over the top of your feet. Roll it back under your feet. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. As much of a bend in your knees as you need to bring yourself all the way up to standing. We do 3 more rounds like this. Inhale, raise your arms up to the sky. As you exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. As you exhale, hands find the floor. Roll that roller all the way back into your chaturanga. Inhale to plank. As you exhale, pike those hips up like you were coming to downward dog. Roll that roller back under your feet. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way to standing. Sweep the arms up. Exhale, forward fold all the way back down. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, hands find the floor. Roll that roller all the way back into your chaturanga. Inhale through plank. Exhale, pike the hips up. Roll over the feet. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way to stand. We'll do 1 more round like that. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. As you exhale, hands find the floor, roll it back, chaturanga. Inhale to plank. Exhale, pike those hips, roll it over. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way to standing. And if you're not already, you're going to make your way onto the roller, unless you're choosing the option where you just stay on the floor and then you can use the roller for balance. We're going to come into our squats. So as you inhale, just like we did at the start, you're going to sweep your arms up, sink your hips back, and then exhale, press to stand. Inhale, sweep the arms back, sink the hips back. Exhale, press to stand. You've got 8 more like this, and then we'll add. Option to stay here. Otherwise, you're going to ground down through your left foot. Come up onto the ball of your right foot. We're going to come into a stagger squat. There's a dog fight outside of my house. As you inhale, you're going to send your hips back. Most of your weight is in your left leg now. Sweep those arms forward. And then as you exhale, press to stand. Just the tippy toes of that right foot. Inhale. Send your hips back. Weight in the left leg. And then exhale, press to stand. You could stay right here. If you're feeling super confident, you just start to take more and more weight out of that right leg until maybe that right leg is floating either behind you or in front of you, depending on what your flexibility is. For me, it feels better to kind of just float it back a little bit behind the roller as if it was going to tap to the floor, but it doesn't. So a single leg squat or a single leg chair pose. We're going to go for 3 more. I think that will take us to 8. We're going to stay on this left leg. This is like we're going to be stepping downstairs. So it's a similar concept. You're going to take your right foot out in front of you and you're going to tap it down as if you were stepping down from stairs. So this time your knee is going to come forward of your ankle and then exhale, tap it back to the roller. As you inhale, it's less of a hinge and more like you're stepping down a step. So let that knee come forward. Exhale, bring it back to stand. Inhale, tap your right heel to the mat in front of you. Exhale, come to stand. We're going to do 7 more. That was very ungraceful. All right, stay with me. We're going to see if we can stay on this left leg. Set your right foot down anytime you need to. We're going for a single leg vinyasa. So right knee to chest if you can. You'll take an inhale, sweep those arms up. As you exhale, you're coming through a warrior 3. Bring your hands down to the floor. Take an inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, plant your hands. The roller will roll over that left foot into a single leg chaturanga. Inhale to plank. As you exhale, single leg or double leg, you're going to pike. I've got to go double leg to get that roller back underneath me. Inhale, you come into a halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Both feet on the roller come all the way up to standing. And we're going to try the other side. So whatever happened on the first side, let it go. We've got a second side to do and it might be really, really different. We'll start with our double leg squats again. So as you inhale, send those arms up, hips back, and then exhale, press to stand. Inhale, come into your squat. Exhale, press to stand. We're just going to do 3 more. Now, we're going to shift most of our weight into our right foot, come up onto the ball of the left foot. Hands wherever feels best for you. As you inhale, you'll sink those hips back into your staggered squat, and then exhale, press to stand. Inhale, light on the left foot, heavy in the right. Exhale, press to stand. Feel free to keep going like this, otherwise you can start to float that left leg off any amount. We're going to go for 2 more here. Sticking with that right leg. This time that left heel is going to tap down in front of you like you're going down the stairs. So as you inhale, bend the right knee enough to let that left heel tap the floor in front of you. And then exhale, straighten through the knee. So we're working more of our quads now. As you inhale, tap the left heel to the floor. And then exhale, bring it back up. We've got 8 more. Last one. All right, we're going to try for that single leg vinyasa. So left knee to chest if you can. Take an inhale, raise the arms. As you exhale, come through a warrior three. Woo! Hands behind the floor. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. As you exhale, use your left foot if you need to. Otherwise, plant your hands, roll over that right foot. Single leg plank to chaturanga. Inhale to plank. Exhale. One or two-legged pike. See if you can get that roller back underneath you. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Both feet on the roller. Come all the way up to standing. And then you're going to step yourself off the roller. We're going to take a little bit of a break on the feet and do some upper body work. So have that roller parallel with the front edge of your mat. Inhale, sweep the arms. As you exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen, hands find the roller. As you exhale, you're going to step or hop back to a chaturanga. Inhale to plank, stay in your plank. Feet wider will make this next bit easier. You're going to take an inhale. As you exhale, draw the right hip down slightly as you tap the right hand to the left shoulder. Inhale, set it down. Exhale, left hand to the right shoulder. Inhale, set it down. Exhale, right hand. Inhale, set it down. Exhale, left hand. Inhale, set it down. We'll go one more just like that. Trying to keep the roller still. So you can stay right here. Otherwise, your left leg will lift. You'll tap the right hand to the left shoulder. Inhale it down. This is going to be really hard. As you exhale, tap the left hand to the right shoulder. Inhale, set it down. Exhale, right hand, left shoulder. Inhale, set it down. Exhale, left hand, right shoulder. Inhale, set it down. We'll go two more on each hand. Keep nice and strong through that extended left leg. Set the left toes down, lift the right leg, tap left hand to right shoulder. Inhale it down, exhale, right hand to left shoulder. Inhale it down. We'll go four more on each side. Oh, no, we won't. We'll go five more on each side. I think we did 6 on the other side. One more each side. Both feet down, shift forward, chaturanga. Inhale to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. So make sure that you've got a sticky mat underneath you so that the roller is not just going to slide away from you. We're going to come into downward dog push-ups on the foam roller. So you're trying to keep that roller still. As you inhale, you're going to shift up onto your toes, bend your elbows nice and wide. Think about the crown of the head coming to tap the roller. And then as you exhale, press it away. If you want to make this harder, you walk the feet a little bit towards you so that you're more over your hands. It's going to be harder for your shoulders. As you inhale, tap the crown of the head to the roller. Exhale, press it away. Inhale, tap. Exhale, press away. We'll do 2 more like this, and then I'll give you the option to make it harder. So you can stay right like this. Otherwise, that right leg is going to float up towards the sky. Shift up onto the toes of the left foot. As you inhale, bend the elbows wide, tap the head. Exhale, press it away. Inhale, down. Exhale, press it away. 2 more here. Set the right foot down, lift the left leg up, ball of the right foot, inhale, bend the elbows, tap the head. Exhale, press away. 3 more. Set it down, roll yourself forward into a plank pose, chaturanga. Inhale to plank. Exhale, downward dog. Look towards the top of your mat. Make your way all the way so that you're standing behind your roller. You're going to grab your roller and you're going to roll yourself all the way up to standing. You're going to glue your roller to the top of your right foot and in your right hand, and then have it up against your thigh. So this is mostly just to give you feedback. We're coming into a single leg deadlift or a warrior three. We're going to do this standing on the roller, but this is going to give you some feedback as to where your hips are. So gentle bend in your left knee. As you inhale, you're going to hinge yourself forward. Keep that roller glued to your thigh. Take a peek down. That roller should be pretty much parallel with the ground. I don't want you turning your right hip out to the side unless you need to for hip pain or low back pain. As you exhale, you'll come all the way to stand. Inhale, you're going to hinge yourself forward into that single leg deadlift. Keep the roller glued to the thigh. And then exhale, bring it all the way up. We're going to do 8 more like this. Weight is mostly in the heel of the left foot, but keep your toes down. This is our last one. We're going to hold it at the bottom in our warrior three. Keep that roller glued to the thigh. As you inhale, you're going to open up your hips to the right. So pretty much what I just told you not to do. And then as you exhale, you're going to close it back down into your warrior three. As you inhale, think about the toes turning to the right side of your mat. And then exhale, close it down. So you can get really enthusiastic with this and open your whole chest towards the side if you want to, or you can try and isolate this movement to the left hip and try and keep your torso facing down and think about just rotating within that left hip socket. Both are good options, and I encourage you to just play around and find, whoopsie, what is the most challenging in your body. We're just going to go for 3 more. And then you're going to come all the way back up to standing. We're just going to switch it to the other side. So take the roller to the top of the left foot, pull it to the left thigh. Right hand can be on the right hip or wherever you like. Gentle bend in that knee. Take an inhale. You'll hinge yourself forward into your warrior three. Shift your weight back slightly so that it's mostly in the heel of that right foot, but keep the toes down. As you exhale, draw through your right hamstring, right glute to bring yourself back to stand. As you inhale, hinge yourself forward. And as you exhale, pull yourself to stand. You're going to take 8 more here. One more. We're going to hold it down at the bottom. As you inhale, you're going to open up your hips towards the left side of your mat. And then exhale, close it down. Oh, this side is so much harder. As you inhale, open up to the left. And then exhale, close it down. You've got 8 more. Take it at your own pace. One more. Bring it all the way back up to standing. Take that roller end to end. Inhale, sweep it all the way up to the sky. And then exhale, fold it forward. Fingertips to the roller as you inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. And then as you exhale, step it back. High plank pose. Shift forward, chaturanga. Inhale to plank. Exhale, downward dog. You're going to shift weight into your feet just so that you can roll that roller back to your feet. Walk your hands to the front of the mat and bring your feet onto the roller. Walk yourself back out into a high plank. Keep that roller still as you exhale. Right knee to right elbow. Inhale, send it back. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Inhale, send it back. You've got 9 more on each side. From here, come down, chaturanga, plank, downward facing dog. Roller is already underneath your feet. You're going to walk yourself all the way towards the back of your mat. Take a bend in your knees, roll yourself all the way up to standing. Beautiful. Now, I promised that we were going to do warrior threes standing on the roller. So here we go. It wouldn't be a Taz foam roller class if we didn't do a warrior three on the roller. So you're going to bring your right knee up into your chest. Remember, you can keep your right toes on the floor, or you can have your hands on a chair or something if you need to. Take an inhale. You're going to start to send that right leg back behind you. Torso comes forward. Hands wherever you need them to be. And then exhale. Pull it all the way up to standing. We're going to aim for 8. So you've got 7 more. Take it at your own pace. All right, we're going to take a single leg vinyasa from here. So come back through your warrior three. Hands will find the floor. This time you'll walk your hands out into your single leg plank. Chaturanga. Back to single leg plank. Single leg downward dog. Walk your hands all the way back to the roller. So now you're in a standing split. If you can, you're going to pull yourself all the way back up through your warrior three or something adjacent to it. And And then right foot finds the roller. We get to do the second side. So find your center, take a breath, let go of whatever happened on that side. Draw your left knee into your chest when you're ready. And on your inhale, you'll hinge yourself forward into your warrior three. Hopefully it looks better than mine. And then as you exhale, you'll come all the way back up to standing. You've got 7 more. And just a reminder that it is very, very normal to have one side that is supremely more difficult than the other side. Also, supreme is just a fantastic word that I never really use. Beautiful. We're going to take it one more time through our warrior three so that our hands can find the floor for our single leg vinyasa. Once your hands find the floor, walk them forward into a single leg plank. Inhale into your chaturanga. Exhale into your plank. Inhale all the way back up into a standing split. And then as you exhale, press down through that right foot. See if you can do it all on one leg. Come back up to standing, not quite. And then set it down. From here, you're just going to step off the roller, turn it so that it's parallel with the long end of your mat, and then come all the way down into kneeling. So if you've done my foam roller classes with me before, you've probably done these. We're going to finish off with our bird dog. So first option, I'll do my left leg first. You can do whatever leg you like. First option would be toes tucked on the floor at the base of the roller. Second option would be the whole foot on the roller. So you're going to have my left shin is on my roller. You're going to have your hands on the floor, and then your right leg is back like a plank leg. Start with just the leg lift. So as you exhale, you'll kick your left shin into the roller, float your right leg up, squeeze your glute, and then inhale it down. Exhale, float it up. Inhale it down. You could stay right here. Otherwise, that left arm is going to reach forward as you lift the leg, and then inhale, lightly tap them to the floor. Exhale to lift. Inhale to tap. We're going to go 8 more here. We're going to hold this last one at the top. Keep your arm where it is. As you exhale, you're just going to float your right leg off to the right, and then inhale it back to the midline. Exhale, keep your pelvis nice and steady as you float it to the right, and then inhale it back to center. Got 8 more. I can feel a wet nose on my foot. Kakawate, no. No. Two more. And then float the hand and the foot down. We're just going to switch it to the other side. So the roller will come underneath your other shin. Foot can be planted on the floor at the base of the roller, or you can have your whole foot on the roller for more challenge. Tuck your left toes behind you, hands plant, take an inhale. As you exhale, kick into the roller. Start with just the leg to find your positioning. Lift the left leg. Inhale, set it down. Exhale, lift the left leg. Inhale, set it down. Option to add that right arm. We're going for 10 here. We're going to hold this last one up at the top. You're going to float your left leg off to the left and then exhale it back to the midline. Inhale, float it left. Exhale to the midline. You've just got 8 more. And then set it down. Line that roller up with the short edge of your mat. We're nearly done. We're going to make our way down onto our back. We're going to go, sorry, my dog is just making me chuckle. All right, we're going to come into a single leg bridge. We're going to start with the double leg bridge and a roll out first though. So easier, hands or arms into the floor. Harder, hands will float up above you. You're going to take an inhale. As you exhale, you're going to come up into a bridge. As you inhale, you're going to glide that roller away from you. You could straighten your legs all the way or just part of the way. And then exhale, you'll pull it back in. Inhale, roll the roller away. Exhale, pull it back in. We're going for 8 more of these. And then roll it down. Oh, those never not suck. All right, we're going to float that right leg either to a tabletop or you can extend your leg up to the sky, whatever feels best. Take an inhale. As you exhale, keep that roller still. You're going to come into a single leg bridge and then inhale, tap those hips down. Exhale, bridge it up. Inhale, tap it down. We've got 8 more. Take a peek down. When you lift up, see if you can get your right hip in line with your left. One more. Come up into your bridge, set your right foot down, extend your left leg, inhale, tap it down, exhale, bridge it up, 9 more. One more. Set it down, roll it down, extend your left leg along on the roller, send your right leg up to the sky, grab somewhere behind your leg and come into a nice little hamstring stretch. And then switch it out, send your right leg long, lift your left leg up. And then send it down. You're going to make your way up to a seated position. We're just going to finish with a nice little twist. You're going to set the roller off to one side of your mat, parallel with the long end. And then you're going to come into a tabletop. So the roller's on the outside of the arm that is closest. You're going to thread your other arm underneath your body, palm up. So my right arm is threading underneath my left. You're going to inhale, send that roller away from you away from your mat. So it's like a thread the needle. And then as you exhale, pull it back in. Inhale, send it away. Exhale, roll it back in. You've just got 3 more here. And then you're just going to take the roller to the other side of your mat and do the same thing. So back of the hand comes to the roller. As you inhale, send it away, thread the needle. And then as you exhale, come back up. 4 more. And then come back up, and I'm going to finish in a version of puppy pose today. You can finish wherever you like to. So if you want to get a little bit of a tricep stretch, you're going to bring your elbows to the foam roller, set your lower body up like a puppy pose, and then make prayer hands above your head. And then I've got really short arms, so this is kind of hard for me to get my head in between my arms because there's just not enough space between my shoulders and the roller. But ideally, you would be able to drop your head down in between your arms and then bring your thumbs to your upper back. So you're kind of making like a little shark fin, and this is a really nice tricep stretch here. So you can use the roundness of the roller to kind of roll yourself backwards and forwards a little bit and just find where feels best for you. And once you've found a place that is good for you, you're going to take a nice deep inhale through the nose and a big open mouth exhale. This is where I'm going to leave you today. Please feel free to take any other movements, positions, finishing poses that you feel like you need to make your practice complete. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and until next time, namaste.